I care for my daughter Georgia, who's 18, and she has Williams syndrome. I first knew there was possibly something wrong when she was about 4 or 5. She was behind all the other children, quite late in reaching her milestones. I wouldn't have wanted anybody else to go through the same thing that I did, the very isolating time that I had, and I just felt that I really wanted to help others, you know, not go through that. So that's how I started to sort of become involved with Parent Carers Aiming High and the Carer Centre and my face-to-face that I do.
I think carers who call and are looking for advice and information can be in often a very difficult place in their lives, and so being able to get that information and advice from someone who is warm and empathetic and understands their issues is really important in making them feel valued and supported, and can really help them.
I'd like to think that I'm a very empathic person, so I feel I can understand what they're going through, and I like the fact that, you know, I can help them.
I have a son, Toby, who's coming up 15, who has autism. Toby wouldn't leave the house without screaming or making a fuss, wouldn't go to new places. When he eventually went to a special school, things changed, and I met other parents who are in the same position, and you realise you're not alone. And it was at that point, which sounds very Miss World, but wanted to start sort of giving back really, or helping people that had been in my position. And that's when I started working with Parent Carers Aiming High.
Melissa, as well as working on our telephone support service, helping carers give advice and information, she also actually supports carers link up with volunteers who want to be befrienders.
From then on, I've been volunteering at the Carers Centre, which is where I work now, and I've begun doing some face-to-face work, which is a befriending service for parents of newly diagnosed children with different disabilities, needs, additional needs in school, and just helping them through their difficult times. And even if we can just share stories that just makes you think, yeah, I'm not on my own, then my job's done really. And even if I touch one parent, that's the job done.
She was a bit sleepy, so we put her in her cot. She woke up being sick, and then that's when we noticed the first purple spot on the tip of her nose. And then nurse's doctor was in pumping fluids into her, and by 9 o'clock that night she was black and blue really.
She deteriorated so fast, and it was just so scary. Like, one minute your daughter's fine, next minute she's just in an induced coma, so that they could help her get better.
Her kidneys failed, heart rate was low, and her SATs were quite low. And after the 3rd week, her kidneys kicked back in, her heart was getting stronger. And then finally we were moved up to the HDU in the burns department in the hospital.
When we found out that she had to have amputations, we kind of expected it because she was so purple. You knew that part, and in the end it went black, so you knew whatever went black, obviously it's got no blood circulation.
They took one arm, one leg first, and then 2 days later they took the other arm, the other leg.
I don't really know how we felt. I just think you deal with it as it goes on. Like, you just have to pull together and be strong. You forget about yourself and you just focus on your baby, and you just think that nothing in the world matters more than harmony. So.